What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Last night was Halloween, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse came out on Netflix. So if you haven't seen that movie, go check that out, because I cannot recommend this movie enough. You know, with Miles, Gwen, this movie's really more about Gwen, but it's still about Miles, but it's also diving further into the multiverse. It's really amazing. You know, if you guys have been watching my movie reviews, you guys know I'm a sucker for a love story. So the love story between Gwen and Miles is really touching. But at the same time, you know, you think back to Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man and you're like, damn, what if Emma Stone was Spider-Woman and didn't snap her neck on the ground? Oof. So, like, you know, and they even kind of acknowledge that in every universe, Gwen Stacy falls for Spider-Man. And in every universe, it doesn't work out. And he's like, well, there's first time for anything, right? You know, like, Miles is just always optimistic. I love the color paintings with her dad. Like, her universe is like watercolor paint. I love the Spot. Like, I can't wait for Beyond the Spider-Verse. I don't know if this will be the title, but Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is the third in the trilogy. And, you know, just how this last one ended with, you know, he has the other Miles, Oscar Isaac's, Miguel O'Hara is in the eyeballs there, and he's like, you know, rethinking everything, and Miles is in the wrong universe, and Gwen starts a team, and she makes her own team. She's got Spider-Punk, Hobie's the best, but she's got that original crew from the first movie, and then they added that hologram girl, and Privateer, something like that. I think my pronunciation was almost good on that, but the Indian Spider-Man from Mumbai, and that whole place was dope too. But I really want to see Nick Cage back. You know, John Mulaney as Peter Porker, and then Hobie Brown was honestly so good. I loved him so much. But we're not even talking about Across the Spider-Verse in today's video, so sorry for you guys that didn't want to hear about that. But today we're talking about Spider-Man No Way Home. I figured if I'm going to talk Spider-Man, might as well throw it in, right? So Spider-Man No Way Home for me is an amazing movie. It's a complete story. It's awesome. You know, it's everything that I wanted it to be. It's the first Marvel MCU movie that really feels like a multiverse movie, because they bring in our two other Spideys, and we love to see it. You know, Tom Holland's my new Spider-Man, but my original Spider-Man, and then my intermediate Spider-Man, because he was in the middle, you know, like, Toby grew up loving. Andrew, I loved later, after his movies were already out, I loved those movies. You know, like, initially when those movies came out, I don't know if I really loved them, because I still wanted a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 4, and I was salty. But hey, to see the three of them on screen together, and they hug, and it's awesome. You know, they kick some ass, they fight Electro, Sandman, and Lizard, you know, like, and then they also have to fight Green Goblin, Doc Ock. You know, like, it's incredible, the villains in this movie. But just the fact that we got three Spider-Men on screen in live action all at the same time is absolutely incredible. They kill Aunt May on us, which is heartbreaking. That scene with the rain where he's just kind of sitting there looking at that giant jumbo screen, and of course it's J. Jonah Jameson talking shit about Spider-Man. Oh, it hits so hard, and you go from crying immediately into then Tobey and Andrew showing up, so that's amazing. I love how this movie starts immediately where Far From Home ended, and you got him and Zendaya together, MJ, you know, and I love that MJ and him are like together this whole movie. The part where Andrew gets to save MJ, you know, and he gets like a second chance, a little redemption. He didn't let Gwen die, you know, he saved MJ. You know, so he's like, are you okay? She's like, yeah. Are you okay? And he's like, yeah. You know, but you could see they like take that extra second for him to be like, oh man, I could, if I didn't rely on the web and I caught Gwen the same way he caught MJ, maybe Gwen would still be alive. But poor Andrew, man. Poor Andrew Spider-Man has had a tough rap. I would love to see him be like a bad Spider-Man, you know, not pulling his punches, killing enemies, you know, that would be crazy. But overall, this movie, is really good. Like this whole scene with Doctor Strange, and he beats Doctor Strange, and then Doctor Strange comes back at the end. I love how Doctor Strange is involved, but like it's really not his movie at all, but he's in it. You know, like I love that side of things. We're like, yeah, we want it to be Ant-Man's movie, and we love that Kang's in it, but is it really Kang's movie? Is it really Janet's movie? Is Ant-Man really the guy? I don't know. But Spider-Man, it feels like Spider-Man, even though there's 3 Spider-Man, it still feels like Tom Holland's movie. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but to me, this movie's a 5-star movie. I don't think I'll ever be able to rank this movie under 5 stars. You know, it's incredible. And I love what they did, and I can't believe how this ended with Spider-Man. Nobody knows who he is anymore. Peter doesn't have any of his friends. MJ, Ned don't know who he is, you know, like, and he's choosing to remain, you know, completely oblivious, you know, and anonymous to the world. So he doesn't have a high school diploma. He's trying to get in college. So really his story could go anywhere. But I love that his 3rd movie is almost his origin story to like how he becomes just a regular friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And I can't wait for Spider-Man 4 or Daredevil Born Again or somewhere that Spider-Man shows up and continues his story, because where we've left off with this character, it's been a couple years since this happened. I need some Spider-Man back in the MCU, you know what I'm saying? But comment below, what do you guys think? Was this your favorite Spider-Man? Or was it your least favorite? I don't know, comment below. Message me on my other social medias, links down in the description below. Hit me up on Letterboxd, follow my reviews over there, and I will see you guys in the next video. We'll be talking about Eternals. Peace!